Okay, welcome to Assault on Doomrock. I think I get it now. So this is the initial phase. We start here according to the battle map. If you use sneak, you can deal 1 exposure to a wolf. We don't have a sneak icon, but it would be beneficial if you could get a sneak token. The lightning bolt means that you do it before the minions go. The order of things is the minions go, the boss goes, the characters go, minions, boss, characters. But before that you roll the dice and you do the lightning things. Now with the terrain expansion you also get for example this terrain, so it's fields. So if I place a die there, so let's say this, then I activate the tree, and it means you may move to this terrain. So my thug Goon will move to this terrain. Now you can throw the acorn and deal 2 exposure to a character. So add 2 exposure to this, which means I lost this die. And I also spent the 1 for an extra shield. And I throw this to over there, which makes now separate groups. And I also have at the end of initiative phase, so that's now, move to a terrain and gain a shield. So I can move to this terrain and gain a shield. Gain a shield. Okay. Place 1 die from the supply on a terrain with no die assigned. Place 1 die from the supply on a terrain with no die assigned. Okay. The other lightning things I don't have. So now the minions go. You have to designate character. So let's say this character goes first, activates 2 minions. So let's say this minion. Then it says if not engaged, move to the activating character, and then deal 2 damage. They are in the same group, so they are engaged. You can think of it like so. So that would deal 2 damage. Yeah. This one also would deal 2 damage. Same way. The Goon is now down to 2 hit points. Yeah, but it will become better at the end of the hero phase, I hope. Then the other character is, so they do the same thing. They move over here and bite, and move over here and bite. I lose a shield. Oh, and this was also a shield, so I lose 2 hit points. Okay, cool. So now they are all activated. And we are at 2 different groups. The minions normal things will now activate. This is end of hero phase, so range precision. Deal 2 damage to a character. So I deal 2 damage to this character. Oh wait, this was the shields. So the Goon has 3 hit points now. Deal 2 damage to a character. Deal +1 if adjacent to terrain. So 3 damage to this enemy with 4 hit points. When you attack them, the exposure things become active. So this is 2 damage plus, because it was already there, 2 damage plus 2 plus 1 is 5 damage. They don't have armor, so this minion is gone. But they are still engaged, of course. Yeah, and we could also add extra for our heroism, and we don't spend any extra, and then we may target an additional character. So we target this one. It doesn't say how. Yeah, just target. Not sure what that does. Doesn't say how. No. Okay. Anyway, so then we have our normal guy, the commander. He will do a psychic blast that deals 4 damage to a character and 1 exposure to each character adjacent to the target. So 4 damage to this one, and they don't have armor, so they're gone. Because yeah, 1 red side is 2 hit points, and goes fine. Plus 1 exposure token to an adjacent. Oh, and we can also add 1 extra for our heroism, but we don't need it. So yeah, that was this. We can also activate this. Deal 1 damage, ignoring 1 armor. So 1 damage. To each of up to 2 adjacent characters. Let's do then 2 damage. This also triggers the exposure. So that's 1 extra damage, because we are not in round 3. Plus 1 plus 2 is 4 damage. Eliminating the half of the wolves. This is the end of round 1. So we go now to round 2. And in round 2, we might as well just move them over here. In round 2 you have to designate a minion, so it's this minion, of course. We have to roll first. I think I can just roll for everyone and then assign as I want. I think that's normal for solo mode. So this would be a 4. This can be a 5. This can be a 4. We gain 1 shield. Give it to him. Okay, cool. Then we can spend this token. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. So round 2, as we said. Then the minion activates. It will do the same thing. So bite the adjacent one because it's already engaged. So this is the black rule. Costs 1 plus 1 from the trapper's health pool is down to 2. And that's it. I cannot activate. I could activate him. I think I must activate 1. So it will move to me and do the same thing, bite, which costs me 2 health. And now I'm really angry, so I will do a psychic blast and deal at the start of a round. Oh crap. I cannot use this die because at the start of the round, if I use the die, I have to remove it. That would have cost me an exposure token. So that would have cost me 1 life. But now I'll use it again and do 4 damage, which removes it, so we win.